Are you ready for your first run of the day?
Yes, man. I've waited and waited.
Well.
Hey, jackass, I'm not done my
Wouldn't you know who finally got here? I've been here for an hour. I opened the doors. I turned the heat on. And look at you strolling in like you some kind of part-time employee.
Hey, I was busy. I had shit I had to do now.
Oh my God, part-time employee.
I was trying to get it set up. We do our things a little different. But, you know, I have been gone a couple of days, and I'm going to tell y'all, it's been rough sleeping in a chair in a hospital bed for the last couple of days. But I am going to have to pick up my game after watching, step up my game after watching Randy's videos. He kind of made me look bad. He's really got in and made the rooms look good. And
I even got my casting couch.
I've got to pick up my game and start working. I come up with an idea as I was watching the videos that Randy had put out, and I think while we're here together, we're going to try to work on the cars, and then when I'm here by myself, I'm going to try to work on getting cleaned up. I come up with an idea about this stuff back here. While, like I said, yes, I was not here in front of the camera, but as I watched him clean and as I watched, you know, a couple of y'all's other videos and everything, and the support's been rolling in, it got me to thinking. And so all I did was sit there and had ideas, one thing right after the other, of what we got to do. So anyway, come along for the ride as I show y'all these ideas and show y'all what I got going on.
Well, let's see who's calling.
I guarantee it's a BS call.
But hey,
sorry about that.
Listen, a year ago we put up a video, and it was a simple title: "The Square Body Known as Black Betty," and it was the first video of Black Betty, my 1978 GMC K15. And a suggestion that Dad had found was, now that we know more now on how to edit, add sounds, and do these videos, and we have a lot more of y'all watching. It would be kind of crazy for me to tell you, I'll go back and scroll through 300 videos and find one. I'm going to remake it, but there's somebody pulling in. Hold on. All right, there was another turnaround. If I charge $5 to turn around, this place will be paid for in a day.
Well, also the doors are open on the other things. Reason we're doing it this year, he likes his, you know, and I don't blame him, but he kind of likes this, and I do like this in here.
But I just don't like the buzzing of the lights.
Yeah, we got to fix that. I got an idea for that too. I want y'all to know. I do. While I was sitting in the hospital room, I saw some lights in the hospital that I think would be cool in here. But that's on another thing. But as I was saying, we got the doors open in the other, and when people pull in, it sounds like they're right here at the door. So that's why we stopped. Sorry about that.
And while he's writing his daily agenda that he's not told me about, 30-second, I don't know.
Go ahead with
video.
your, you were telling them about.
Oh, yeah, I'll remake the first episode of Black Betty, and I might go ahead and put the second episode in it as well, if I can find that footage too. But, I mean, I've come a long way on learning how to edit. I have a lot better sounds, and we're not near as nervous on the camera anymore. So, potentially, it would make a lot better of a video, and that video did really well the first time. If I can make it better, one would think it would do better. So we're going to give it a shot. Look for that. Maybe we can do a premiere on that tomorrow. And I don't know, but it's just an idea. If people don't like it, we won't do it anymore. But, well, that's it.
No, as he switched gears. You got to watch this squirrel, because he'll be into another atmosphere if you ain't careful.
I have a PhD.
Have you changed this morning?
Yes, I have.
Okay. All right. 231 days to No Name Nationals. We got a lot to do, and
Well, hey, last time you were here was 260.
no.
You've been gone for a while.
No, don't lie. One thing about us, you're gonna see the same people off the camera as you are. We on the camera. We're full of BS. We like to enjoy it, and he does like to try to cut on me, and I do him too. But that's besides. But 231 days to No Name National, 63 days to burn out rivals and depleted some cards in April at the Freedom Factory. I haven't checked. He's been here and we still haven't heard. I think I'm going to try a different route and send another email just to do a check to make sure. Because sometimes when we do stuff on our end, it doesn't go through.
Well, it says it's pending.
It does show pending, but sometimes it can be operator error. Y'all seen that. I can screw some things up, even though I didn't do that.
Yeah, you did.
I can screw some things up.
If it's screwed up, you did it.
I guarantee it. So anyway, for today, well, I've got an agenda that's 2 miles long, but I'm going to throw a few things up here.
Well, I got about 30 minutes since you got here so late. I got to go to work tonight.
And anyway, like I said, before I was so rudely interrupted, squirrel! I've got take this Camaro to get it inspected.
You just have car.
I do, but last I checked, Camaro and car are the same thing. Anyway, go to the DMV for the Big B-Bull. I don't want to carry the title to the tag place until I find out what I got to do, because I want to register it as a RV. I'm not interested out here running up and down trying to make money with the truck. I'm only interested in going to events.
And hauling our personal stuff.
Yeah, going to events with this truck and trailer. Right now I got a 53-foot trailer, y'all seen it, and it's going to have our cars on it, it's going to have our stuff on it to go to these car meets and see some of y'all and stuff like that. I am going to get a bigger trailer once I find a drop floor trailer with the tandem axles on it to handle the weight, and that trailer is going to be set up to haul all 3 cars, set up for the bed in the kitchen and stuff like that, and all of our tools. I would like to have a lift in it to give us more room up front. I'm not interested in hauling more than 3 cars in it. I just want to lift up and have a stack and one on the back, and then we can have living quarters, and that is going to be our to go and set up to get to point A and point B when we're doing it. Like I said, it's not that we're that big, we're small time, but when I roll in, I want you to think that I'm high roller. I want to feel like it, but anyway, that's my goal. So I want to register as an RV because it does seem to throw a lot more taxes if you're out there making money or stuff. Anyway, that's my goal.
Move trailer.
I'm gonna move trailers around. I was trying to write this as he was talking, and
well,
like, that's the reason why I like to do it off camera, because if I mess up, I can erase it and make it neater.
Obviously, he didn't watch today's video where I sped up all my writing. All you gotta do is just write, and I can cut it and speed it up and add a little bit of sound to it, and then you go talking about it.
He's a jackass. He can do his the way he wants to do it. I like to do mine the way I want.
Well, shut up and do
I'm
yours
not
the way you
trying
want
to
do it.
make him do his any different. See how he's trying to force me? He's acting like somebody else I know, but we won't talk about that.
Shut up, Mary.
All right, I want to make a list for each car. I got to think about this, and each car, 2 cars, we're trying to do about the same. And but I want to go down and get us a paper or something and take it to the windshield, and I want what we got to do to each car. We got to get on the Mini Spool. I'd love to do that while we're here. Like I said, I am coming in late, as you have already heard. And I mean, instead of getting things going and filming, he sat on his butt and watched videos and stuff.
Making a video.
Now he was watching videos before he decided to do the 5 minutes of remaking the video. That's beside the point.
You gotta
I'm
support
not here. I am here to support you. Anyway, And we gotta make a propane run.
This is our last propane tank.
It is. We are running low on propane. We're running low on time because I got here late. But I will explain that when we start filming. I was filming.
Hey, we're already filming.
Trying to get here. So I just want y'all to understand it's not like I'm just running late, sleeping in like some people. But anyway.
You have a hole in your never done projects.
I know. I've been after this new idea for my shirt. One I really like. I really push for it. Somebody's gonna get it. They're gonna get it for me. Well, you see it. I think somebody's here.
Somebody's here. So.
Anyway, 231 days to No Name National, 63 days to Burnout Rivals. Y'all come along as we take this adventure to the next level. Thank you. Randy's got this habit of taking these gloves and folding them inside, making them about that big, and then hiding them. So I have no idea where my gloves are, so I'm going to give me a new pair. Because I'm tired of looking. I have 3 or 4 pairs around here, and I can never find them.
They sit right in here on the table.
I've got 3 or 4 pair of these laying around, and he keeps folding them inside of itself. And then usually sticking them in a pocket. I bet you he's got 2 or 3 of them at his house.
Nope.
That his wife's washing, because he don't do clothes. He don't do nothing around the house. Nothing. Nothing. If you don't believe me, ask him. We're gonna pull the other trucks out. Be right back with you. walk y'all outside a little bit. Black Betty needs some brake work done on it. We really got to get back to it. We really don't need that JOB. We really need to just stay here and play all the time. You see what he did? Huh? That's what I told you. You can't hear my drum with that one.
That one's aggressive.
Y'all know we got to fix that. I got to do something to make this sound like that.
Hey,
Sound like a damn electric car.
that must be a Prius. That's one of the others that put my sounds like that stuff.
Alright, I'm going to let them run just a little bit, and I'm going to take y'all back down there to the other one, and I'm going to blow it out. So I'll be right back with you. Alright, I got you back up there in the corner. We're going to work on this a little bit, and then I plan on bringing the jack. Like I said, my idea got to thinking. I'm going to see if that works. I'll be right back with you.
Every day I walk the floor and think of you, and every night I pray the Lord will see me through. Every time I think I find a love that's true, I fall right back to walk the floor and think of you. Once there was a time when I had everything, and once around my finger was a wedding ring. But like a fool I threw away the love we knew, and now alone I walk the floor and think of you. Walk the floor and think about the home we shared. The lonesome halls and empty walls are all that's there. So for now your memory will have to do. Each day and night I walk the floor and think of you. Walk the floor and think about the home we shared. The lonesome halls and empty walls are all that's there. So for now your memory will have to do. Each day and night I walk the floor and think of you.
We'll move y'all a little bit closer to what we might. I don't know if we're going to try to do it or not, but we'll move y'all a little closer. And alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go cut the orange truck off, and we're gonna see if this will work. I'll be right back.
I think you got it on time lapse.
I don't have it on shit. I can't see it.
I'm kidding.
We're gonna take a little break if it's not on time lapse.
And even if it is, we'll
take it? I'm taking one regardless. I'm hungry.
All right, everybody, that was a little bit of an extended break there.
I don't know that we're gonna get into this. We're just trying this out, see what happens. We're gonna see what we're gonna get ourselves into here.
All right, ready?
No, I'm not. Hold on now. You're gonna have to make sure something's it's gonna go that way.
Well, hold on, I might have cut the compressor off. Okay, yeah, I must have cut the compressor off, sorry. Hang on, y'all see. There we go.
Yep.
Careful, this thing creeps up.
Once it gets weight on it, probably won't. My question is how you lock it down there. It's ready to go to work. Okay, we'll get past there, push that down and it locks.
It closed. Hey, sir, I think you need some tires.
They were brand new the other day.
Well, I don't know what you've been doing, but
It ain't me. I know a man that's been driving it for me.
well, that man who drove it for you, by God, he drove it good. Ready, set, go. That's just about off the ground. Do we have more than one of these?
No,
I thought I had more than one.
I think only one.
It's definitely going to do it. It just needs more air.
Like I said, what I'm going to do is lock it, hang it in a lock, and take the tires off of it. A little bit more. It's got to go up past that, don't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the first lock. That's the first lock right there. But it's still creeping up.
Yeah. Well, that's because, oh, that's wonderful. So it's going to creep down now.
But that's what we got to do. And we got to set something on here to hold it up because we got to take that off.
Yeah. But
It's going up now. Oh, you already done it again.
Watch your head. See, I ain't got that problem.
No shit.
Dang, Daddy. I'm glad you like a black car.
Oh, wait a minute. He's talking to me about me. Look at this. This is what he done. Look at all the rubber. Look at all the rubber that he has. Now, of course, he probably won't help me out and zoom that in. Oh, wait a minute. He's got to work, so he's probably not going to. Probably not going to help me with
I hope you learned how to do all the editing.
Probably not going to help me with my editing.
Well, I tell you what, that got your wubba.
All right, after looking at what we just done, I put the car down. I'm going to try to see if I can back it up. If I get Jimmy the Cricket here to help me, we're going to slide these things in just a little bit where the car barely goes on it without messing up the sidewalls. And then I think we can raise that up, put blocks under it, and we'll go from there. So bear with me while, again, he takes control of his car, won't let me drive it, now he won't even let me drive mine. Oh well. Be right back.
What? You got it backwards, you dipshit. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I really feel stupid for sure. I hope he did that in 360.
I didn't. Ain't nothing today been in 360.
Anyway, let me show y'all what I did.
Jesus Christ.
We
You can tell you've been gone for 3 weeks.
yeah, I'm glad somebody reminds me of it. But as you can see, we did do some redneck engineering. We got a couple boards over here. I will come up with a different way of doing this, but I just want to see if it'd work. Both back tires is off the ground. We can take the back wheels off, and we can do the rear end now. So it is on the frame, on the with the wood going across and the big thick stuff. So bear with us for just a minute while we set up and get ready to try this. Thank you. But I do want a piece to go across so just there.
All right, Dad's going to take a potty break and we're going to take these wheels off.
I really didn't want them to know that, but okay.
I mean, it's just a bodily function. focus a little bit more to get this wheel off. Yeah. I guess we'll play the waiting game for Dad to finish his bowel movement. All right, Dad's back. Let's get this thing where he can get the wheel off.
Leave it turn around.
Again, if I charge $5 for everybody to turn around every time, this place be paid for in a week. But ½ inch for all 10 of these. Hey, did you know? Look here. Did you know this car comes with a 10-bolt rear end, and you know how you can tell?
You got 10 bolts in it.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was really going to shit if it was 12 and I ordered the wrong Mini Spool.
Oh, that might work my feelings. Yeah, that's real good, man. You just done some of the shit you do. I don't remember. I know one thing. I can smell it and it stinks.
What's that?
That fluid.
Gear oil?
I hate that smell.
Not like ATF.
Yep.
Yeah, I already smell it on the rear end here. Hey, can we get one of those magnets so we can put all these bolts we're about to take out? Please.
All right. Oh, well now, pay attention to what you're doing. One of them's longer.
I think the longer one is on right here, I think.
Need to buy some of that chrome paint.
I got some.
And I keep seeing them do it on how to just spray it on and wipe it down. It's all chrome.
Yeah. Yeah, longer ones go where these brackets go for the brake lights.
I'll put them over here.
Hey, at least they got water in it. It does have fluid.
Where did they got top hold off? Take it all out.
And I know what some of those parts do.
They still together. That's a plus.
It's a miracle, is what it is.
That's because we're not doing them rollbacks.
I'm pretty sure the transmission would probably break before the rear end.
I don't know about that.
That thing's shinier than my wife's wedding band. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is a rear end.
Oh, hell! Boy, now that's why I call him son, because he's bright.
Y'all didn't hear him. He said, let's take a break and look it up to make sure we're doing this right. At this point, I've already tore into it. What's the worst that's going to happen?
Nothing other than making sure we're doing it right. I don't want to take shit apart. We don't have to.
You got to take these off because you're going to have to take this whole assembly out.
No, you do not.
Well, what do you do?
I'm about sure you only got to push these in and pull them out just a little bit and take the center section out. You put it neutral and roll it to the hole, I think.
And that's where you would, in theory, weld your plate to the
Right.
spider gear.
And I don't think that big gear's got to come out. I don't think. That's the reason I said what I did.
Let's take a break, make sure we're doing this right. Would y'all believe me if I told you in that quick little research session, come up with nothing? So, yeah, we're gonna wing it. But just so you know, ½ inch socket will take off all 10 bolts. You know, that is oddly intimidating. But we don't need to take out the entire, carrier bearing. We just need to take it out. Well, we can push the axles in and take that little bolt off.
We think.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to take the whole carrier bearing out. Alright, and looks
Make
like,
sure you put something chalk the wheels so it don't roll.
give me a 6mm wrench, please. Yeah, because this thing will definitely roll, even though, you know, doesn't make sense to chalk the wheels because the car's in neutral because you got the whole back end off the ground. Chalk the wheels before you lift the front the back of the car.
Excuse me.
It's not a 6.
Why'd you tell me to hand you a 6?
Because I thought it was a 6. Try an 8.
Gloves.
Right here. Every once in a while. I figured I'm the one about to get my hands dirty. Huh?
What size?
Bring me a 7 and an 8, please. Daddy doesn't like if you say please and thank you. So just say please.
Fucking disrespectful.
Stop saying the F word.
What F word?
He's been back for a day. He's already getting on the train. But one day, that's wicked. Maybe try a standard instead of a metric.
We don't have a standard 7 or 8.
Y'all send help. Not for me, for him. It looks like whenever the pin comes out, these things I can just collapse the springs in and pull them out. I'm not going to swear by that. That's just how it looks. But this should be a either a 313 or a 323 rear gear, or a 303, something like that. Thank you. I think I just messed up.
Hello everyone. Friday's come to the end. On the agenda today, we kind of veered off from the agenda a little bit. But anyway, here we go. 231 days, No Name National, 63 days until Burnout Rivals. I did get on and send another email just to make sure to try to get my name in front of them again, and maybe I had done something wrong when we filled out the paperwork for the cars. So let's see if they'll respond to this email. But anyway, on today's agenda, I took the car, the Camaro, to get inspected. I did that first thing this morning, actually, before I got to the office. That's why I was running a little bit behind. And Randy wanted to pick a little bit, which I do give him a hard time. So, but anyway, I had taken it to where I always get it inspected, and I pulled up and was waiting, which I thought I was there about the time they normally get there. And I waited probably, there was somebody else there waiting too, so I waited there 30 minutes, maybe 45, and finally I text the guy, and asked him what time they come in on Fridays, and he didn't answer, and then I texted him again, told him there was starting to be a line in the parking lot, no answer. So I got out and just walked up to the office up there, and when I got up to the office, I noticed it said, talking about Sunday, and through his little thing up there talking about his hours, posting his hours of operation. We got down to Friday, it was all scribbled out. So I'm like, oh man, I hadn't talked to him in a little while, didn't know he was closed on Fridays, and didn't think nothing about it. So anyway, so the third guy pulled up, and we all three got to talking, and like I said, today is the last day of the month, so that's probably, I know that's what one guy was there for, I don't know about the other one. But, so I just said, the heck with it. I wasn't going to sit there and wait it. I done wasted, at least 45 minutes, maybe longer. So I just left. And I took the car back home. I'm just going to have to eat the $10 or $15, whatever, for it running over and not getting it inspected in time. It's not that it won't pass inspection. It's just I'm the type of person, when I start dealing with somebody that's who I deal with, I don't go elsewhere. So I didn't take the car anywhere else. I felt like I done wasted enough time. I just took the car back home, parked it, got my dually, and come on to the shop. And of course I had to stop by the bank and do a few little odds and ends before I got to the shop, so that's why I was late. By the time I got back to the shop, and matter of fact, it was after I did the morning briefing, I got a text back from him, and it said, hey man, on winter hours, we're closed on Fridays, see you Monday. Well, I can't get up there Monday. I work 10 hours a day, and the time I get off work, everybody's closed. So I'll have to worry about it next week or something, or see if I can get Randy to take it up there one day before he comes to shop or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but anyway. So the car did not get inspected. I did go by the DMV to see if I could get a printout of what exactly. I told them I was building building something I wanted to tag as an RV. They acted like I was crazy. I didn't know they didn't know what I was talking about. So they did give me a number to an inspector. So I'll reach out to the inspector one day next week and see if he can give me some guidelines or something. Randy did look it up online, and it was given online guides online of what has to be done. So we'll figure that out too. Move trailers around. I did not get to that. The guy did show up today. That's going to start Monday on clearing the property, and I was going to move the trailers around back. Like I said, on the top side of the property is where the guy's going to start cutting wood, cutting the trees, and clearing the property and going around and then going to the back. So what I was going to do is move over on this side of the building. I've got my camper and 3 trailers and the big truck. So what I was going to do is take a couple of those trailers and I was going to back them around the back of the building. But with him starting, he's going to start Monday cutting the lumber. So I didn't want to get the trailers in the way back there. So I just didn't do it. Make list for each car. We did not do that either. And we did not make the propane run. As y'all see, we started on the Mini Spool. That brain idea that I had while I was at the hospital with my wife, like I said, I don't know exactly what all I had told you on the briefing, but the lift, when we got the place, the lift was over on the side, and right beside of it was what I call a bumper jack. It's an air bumper jack, and it normally goes under the rear bumper of the older cars. You hit the button on the air and it lifts just the whole rear end of the car up. Well, it was sitting over in the corner right beside the lift. Well, to me it was in the way, so I just moved it to the back when we were cleaning up. When I was down at the beach at the hospital, and Randy was up there cleaning up, it just hit me. I bet you they used that air jack under the back of the car to lift the car, you know, because it's just a 4-post lift. The car comes up, and it didn't have the middle pieces that lift the car up if you want to take the tires, wheels and tires off. So I got thinking, I bet you that was what they put under the rear end to raise it up. And sure enough, it's just about perfect. So I'm assuming that's what they did when they were here. They used it to do that. So we raised the car up and put some blocks under it and was able to take the tires off. And then we started trying to work on taking the rear end apart to put the Mini Spool on. And we were working together, and then somebody pulled up, and I got out there talking to them. And when he went to drive the pin out, I think he hit the pin one time a little too hard or something, and it was right on the edge of freeing up, and when it did, it took off out the back and it hit the housing of the rear end. So he couldn't get it, he couldn't get the pin back in to rotate it around so we could pull the pin out. So I've been fighting that a little bit. He had to go to work, and I've been fighting that a little bit, trying to get some other things going. So I just called it a night. I'm going to do the debriefing, and I will edit the video and get it ready to go out. But like I said, a couple of these I did not get. They weren't that big of a deal. It was just something I was kind of putting out. And me and Randy we talk every day, but we hadn't really discussed what we were going to do today. And like I said in the briefing, while we're both here, I want to work on the cars and our projects. When I'm here without him, I think cleaning up would be the ideal thing. Maybe we can clean up and get things going and kind of work it like that. Now again, when he's here by himself, I'm not here to tell him what to do. He can do his own thing, but that's what I'm going to try to do. So I was working on the rear end a little bit and going back and forth, and so I'm just going to call it a day, get kind of frustrated with it, and think about it a little bit, and I'll come up with a way to get that pin to slide back enough so I can rotate it around. I might can get something back there while Randy's working the rear end and ease the pin back in a little bit to make the rotation. I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll work on it. We do have an event, a thing with the tire people that we buy from. We got something to go to it at I think 12 tomorrow. So I don't know exactly how much will be in the shop tomorrow, but we'll get this going and we'll go from there. So like I said, 231 days to No Name National, 63 days to burn out rivals at the Freedom Factory in Florida. We'll get to it, and we'll get this thing going. Like, subscribe, and comment. Love to hear from y'all. And the guys that is helping us out, there's a list of them. Please go to the description and see the description, because we're starting to tag more people starting to help us out, watch. I'm turning the favor back to them. And Randy and I did decide that because we got so much going on in this week, it's not going to happen this week, but we got to thinking and got to talking, because a lot of you guys are helping us out, and it's real easy to turn a computer on like I've just been going all day. And Randy made a play all list, and it's been playing on several different y'all's channels to help y'all, just like y'all been doing to us, and we appreciate it. So we're gonna go ahead and bite the bullet and buy the big TV. This room in here needs one too, but we're gonna buy the big TV to go out there into the shop area, and then that way it plays your guys' videos all day long. Like I said, Randy will go in and he'll make a watch list, and he'll put the watch list on, and we'll just play the whole watch list. It'll go right down, I think you can put it on repeat, so it'll just sit right there and play everybody's videos, and then it'll repeat as it just sits there all day. And as far as I'm concerned, we'll leave it on all day and all night. As long as the internet's able to do it, it'll just sit there and play everybody's videos. That's what we're trying to do. That's what Metal Art Customs was saying to a couple people, asking for their help to help get our watch hours up. And for you guys that's doing it, I greatly appreciate it. It's right now we are focusing on trying to get to be a partnership, and we've got the list going on, and this is our first rodeo on some of this stuff we're trying to do, trying to get the big truck going. Got to get the trailer and the big truck going so that we can haul the cars. I'm trying to get it set up so that it's not costing me an arm and a leg just to, to tag the big truck. So I'm trying to jump through the loopholes on that. We're trying to get 3 cars going, 2 mainly, but we still have another one. We still need to get in on rebuilding or tearing down and building the motor that we had in Randy's convertible. So we just got a lot going on right now, one thing right after the other. And I told you that that JOB is getting in our way. If we could just come in here and do this, and I know when you think about it and when you say it, you really need to keep your job at the railroad. It's good retirement, and it is. It's a good job. It's good retirement. But the people we got to deal with is just, it's crazy. I mean. Anyway, it's yes, the railroad pays good. Yes, it's got good benefits, and yes, it's got good retirement. And I'm real close. I can see the retirement in sight. If I've not checked into it, if I could check into it, take an early one, I would go ahead and do it, because my heart is right here, and this is where I want to be. And we discussed a little bit more. If we could just get a few things going, I think it will work. So we get past the couple of these little hurdles, we will be okay. We're going to be okay either way it goes, but we get past a couple of these hurdles and start getting out and venturing out and seeing you guys. And I'm not good with names. Randy was telling me one of you guys that's been talking to us is right over here in Salisbury. So I told Randy I think we just need to take a day trip and go up there and meet them. I like to see people face to face. I remember you a little bit more, seeing you and meeting you and seeing your setup. So that's one of our plans. We're going to reach out to you and talk to you and see if we can come up there and meet you one day. And same way with Metal Art that has invited us to the cruise in. We're going to do everything we can to make it it. And we're going to take a couple, I don't know what vehicles we're going to take, but we'll take 3 of them and we'll shoot up there and do that. So we're really wanting to get in, and this feels good. You guys are watching, we're watching you, and like I said, I've got it in there playing. I would like to sit down and watch them, like binge watch them, and just one right after the other, so I kind of get caught up on things of what you guys are doing. Like one of Stone Soup, I was in there watching a little bit of it as I was eating my supper tonight. I like it. I want to go back and watch the full thing so I can sit there and talk about it. And I like the way he had the different names and different stickers on the hood and everything. I mean the fenders, and that again sparked me another idea. But I like it, and I like seeing what you guys are doing and the different cars and everything. So we're going to do this thing. We're going to keep going, and I know I've turned this into a long debriefing, but I just want to tell you thank you. Like, subscribe, and comment. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.